Lindsay thinks Faisal can't get over his ex.
He's just a good friend.
Such a good friend that there was an empty condom wrapper in your room.
But his blind date had him under her hex.
He grabbed me and started kissing me. And all I had to do was look down at his bathing suit, and I could tell he was pretty excited.
Meanwhile, Lindsay's blind date couldn't wait to get down.
I had her against the wall of the elevator. We're just making it all the way to the bottom. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna get to squeeze these things.
Will this relationship stay on the up and up?
Now, you're being kind of quiet. Are you okay over there?
Yeah, I don't know.
Or will they have a change of heart?
Welcome to Change of Heart. Let's meet today's couple. Now, these adorable angels were childhood sweeties when they were just 2 years old, but he moved to LA and she stayed in Missouri. Now, 6 months ago and all grown up, they got back together. Now, though, they seem to have acquired some adult-sized problems, so let's meet them and hear what's up. Please welcome Faisal Dittu and Lindsay Riddick. Welcome to the show. Lindsay, let's start with the biggest problem with your LA Romeo here. What is it?
He is a total spoiled brat. He doesn't work.
What is that?
He does not work. All he does is
because I go to school.
He sleeps
that's
all
a terrible
day,
thing.
and he works out like 4 or 5 times a day because he has to have a good body.
Right. What a life this guy has.
Right. He'd rather me be fat and not go to school.
Getting you to do anything is like
great.
pulling teeth. It's just ridiculous.
Whatever.
Now, Faisal, Lindsay, it sounds like she's, thinks you're a big baby or whatever. Does she treat you like that?
Like a kindergartner. It's like
That's because you act like
I get a report card at the end of the day. All she does is nag, nag.
That's true. He needs it because nobody else gets at him to make him do anything.
Why don't you work?
You should work. It's ridiculous. He doesn't do anything to support
wrong with just
himself.
going to school.
Now, Faisal, what is it about Lindsay, though, that you notice now that you never noticed when you guys were little?
She's a complete hick. It's like she's right out of the farm. We'll be driving down a street in LA. Any person with sunglasses on is immediately a big movie star.
Oh,
It's like right off the farm.
Because I'm not all about materialism and stupid, shallow stuff like that.
And her friends, like when I go back to Missouri to see her friends, I cannot relate to them at all. They're waiters, waitresses, and just completely uneducated.
We work, so we can't
with
relate
lame
to us.
senses of humor. I just can't relate to these people.
Now, Lindsay, now listen to what he's saying about your friends. How does he act when he's actually around them?
He doesn't even talk to anybody. And every time I introduce him to a guy, he's like, oh, that dude's a And then he just sits in the corner, and all the girls are like, God, he has no charisma. Why are you with him?
So it didn't come off very well.
Yeah.
Now, Lindsay's talking about friends. In your interview coming to Change of Heart, you said Faisal and his ex-girlfriend might be just a little too close, right? Let's take a look here and see what you said.
She's still okay with him seeing her naked, so she'll come over naked and ask her how her thighs look.
Oh, and how she doesn't lie. No, she just whines about things like this.
But she comes over to his house and chats her all
She's like a sister. That would be incestuous.
Wait a second. Faisal, you want to explain that?
Oh, we're just best friends. She's just more like me. She's sophisticated, and she's
sophisticated.
Oh, yeah, sophisticated enough to take her clothes off.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Lindsay.
She's just a good friend, and I think that's
such a good friend that there was an empty condom wrapper in your room.
No. We've already dealt with this more than once. My little brother.
Oh, yeah.
I like to help him out sometimes.
There you go.
He comes over to my place.
Now, Lindsay, we heard some of the problems. What are some of the pluses, though, with your relationship with Faisal?
Okay, well, he is very devoted to me, and he has been since day one. And we grew up together, and when it all comes down to it, he's actually really sweet.
So, and you got a lot of history, right?
Yeah.
And Faisal, what about you? What keeps you sweet on Lindsay?
She's really she's nurturing, and in the end, since we've been together we've known each other for so many years, we have a real tight bond.
Right, so very important. Now, Lindsay, I know that you actually met Faisal because your moms were best friends. That's what happened?
Yeah.
How would they feel if you guys broke up on Change of Heart?
I don't think they'd like it very much. There's a lot of pressure for us to stay together because I guess it's every mother's dream to have, her son or daughter marry her best friend's kids. So.
Right, so they've got a lot invested there, too.
Yeah, and we're all like family. So.
Now, Lindsay, even though, I'm sure your moms don't approve, but what brought you here today?
We just wanted to work on our relationship. We thought that maybe dating someone that we're more similar to might help us out in deciding if we should really stay together and try this whole long distance thing.
Makes sense. And Faisal, any other reasons?
I mean, we're both going away to college next year, and I want to know, gain some perspective, whether or not it's worth maintaining a long-distance relationship.
Yeah. Because long distance definitely can be tough. All right, we're going to find out, because next we'll find out why Lindsay was covered in whipped cream and how her date removed it.
I pulled her in close to me, and I licked it off with my tongue.
Faisal and Lindsay. Now, Lindsay wanted a guy who wasn't a brat, but who would spoil her. So we found her a handsome entrepreneur who knows how to get down to business of treating women well. Please welcome Cameron Del Pilaro. Your first impression after you talked to Cameron?
Total LA cheeseball.
Really?
Yeah. I thought he was just like all the other guys I've met out here. Kind of spoiled. He kept saying, "Ciao, baby," to like all these girls that were in the background. And
Ciao, baby.
He even said it to me, so.
And Lindsay, anything else that might have bothered you a little bit?
Well, when we first got in the car, he told me that his car was from his parents and that he didn't have to work for it, and his house in Beverly Hills or whatever was all given to him too.
And you're like, here we go again.
My heart completely dropped and I thought, oh my God, it's just another Faisal.
Right. And Cameron, is all this true?
Oh, no, it's not true. Since I was 19, I've always worked for myself. I made my own money in South Beach working. I invested in a business in Vancouver. It's called Jugo Juice, like Jamba Juice kind of. And I moved here all on my own. And the reason I joked around with her is because she likes guys with strong ethics, and that's why I just kind of wanted to play with her a little bit. So.
Oh, okay, so you're totally clowning her, and she's all panicked at that point. All right, now, Lindsay, I understand that when Cameron came to get you, there was actually a bit of a problem. What was that?
Well, when we first got in the car, we did hit it off right away, and he started teasing me and like tickling me and stuff, and Faisal's mom saw it from a distance and thought we were fighting. Oh, so she hopped in the car, because I stay with Faisal when I'm in LA. She hopped in the car and followed us for a little while, but then she noticed.
This is a great picture. Faisal's mom behind her chasing you.
It's not pathetic. She thought we were fighting, but then she realized everything was okay, and she just let it go.
You got lost somewhere.
Yeah, she went home.
Now, Lindsay, how did you end up getting your mind off Faisal's mom and let the date really happen?
Well, I was wearing sunglasses, and he reached over and took my sunglasses off, and he said, "You have beautiful eyes." And he was this really beautiful guy saying I had beautiful eyes, and I just kind of thought I was
beautiful,
in heaven.
Beautiful. How ironic.
Now, Cameron.
Oh, please, buddy.
Hey, Cameron, could you tell that she was actually used to getting compliments or not?
I could tell just by how her face was that her cheeseball of a boyfriend obviously never compliments her. With the great body.
Oh, I'm the cheeseball, but he's got the receding hairline.
As I was saying.
Lindsay, I understand the first stop was Cameron's place. Is that right on the date?
Yeah, it was. We
sort
went
of early on?
Early on.
Yeah. And what happened there?
We just talked and we gave each other back massages and looked through magazines and stuff like that.
Yeah, and Cameron, what was your perspective of what was happening there?
I was showing her pictures, and I told her to close her eyes. I said, "I have a surprise for you. I want to show her a picture." And she closed her eyes, and I leaned into her and I kissed her. And it was a really good kiss.
Nice. And did it end there, or what happened?
Oh, no. That's when the back massage started. So I was like, "Hey, want me to give you a massage?" And she lied down. Originally, she lied down on her back, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna get to squeeze these things."
Yeah.
But then she flipped over, and I gave her a full body massage. And I know when it was over, I knew that this guy had ever treated her like that, because she's like, "Oh my God, Cameron, that was amazing."
Wait, here's my question. Lindsay, why was it okay to get so physical so fast, though, on this date?
I guess because I felt like I had already known him once we got to his place. When we were in the car, we were singing to silly songs we didn't even know the words to. We were laughing, and he held my hand, so I was pretty comfortable.
That's good, but was there anything that made you uncomfortable, though?
Well, when I walked in, there was an 8x10 glossy of a Playboy bunny. And it said, "To Cameron with love, we'll hang out when you come back to Vancouver." And so I thought, maybe he's just kind of a fast-moving player.
No, for sure. Now, I understand, Cameron, the next stop was the beach, actually. Were you ever to give her mind off the bunny then?
Well, actually, at the beach, I took her to like this cool little ice cream place I like going to. It's like my regular place. And I got like a banana split that we had split, and I put some whipped cream on her nose, and I pulled her in close to me, and I licked it off with my tongue.
So, Lindsay, it sounds like you were loving all this was happening. What else was working for you?
Well, when we were in the ice cream place, he didn't have to act like he was Mr. Cool like Faisal sometimes does. We started dancing and he started singing and he was making like this huge commotion right in the middle of the ice cream place. And I thought, how refreshing, you know, somebody that doesn't care what other people think of him.
Just so spontaneous. And Cameron, what was working for you?
I liked her. I was worried about her age at first, but she was really, really cool. She was nice. She was down to earth, which is not what I'm used to here. And her beauty is really, really natural. And the biggest thing is she's not materialistic.
And you like that about her?
Yes,
Now, I understand that after the beach, it was back to your place. Was there some more action this time?
Well, we packed up her stuff she had left in my house, and I live in the 3rd floor on the penthouse level. And we went from the 3rd floor. From the 3rd floor, as soon as those doors closed, I had her against the wall of the elevator. We were just making it all the way to the bottom.
And Lindsay, could you tell that Cameron was interested in more than just kissing or not?
Yeah, I think so, because he said that next time I come to LA, I should stay at his place instead of Faisal.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Now, Cameron, any more kiss me before you call it quits?
Yeah, I dropped her off and walked her to the gate of his house, and I gave her a nice, like a more of a passionate kiss this time. And I liked her. I knew I wanted to see her again.
Yeah. Faisal, you know, you're being kind of quiet while all this kissing is going on. You okay over there?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. All right, we're good to you next, though. Coming up, Lindsay wasn't the only one who did some kissing on her date. Faisal locked lips, too. We'll get those details next.
He grabbed me and started kissing me.
Was it pretty obvious that Faisal was enjoying the kisses?
All I had to do was look down in his bathing suit, and I could tell he was pretty excited.
Faisal and Lindsay. Now, Faisal said he wanted a girl who would appreciate the good life. So we found him a glamour girl who comes complete with her own silver spoon. Please welcome Lauren Stock. You know, Faisal. Now, Faisal, I got to ask you, did you notice some immediate differences between the two women?
Oh yeah, completely. She was way more easygoing. I mean, when I showed up for the date, I was in a really bad mood. I was tired. And
so she put up with it? Yeah, that's great.
So she made me feel comfortable. I mean, she didn't just keep bugging me so I would get more pissed off like Lindsay would. You know?
All right, Lauren, let me ask you. Lindsay says that he's spoiled. Did you see any signs of that at the beginning of the date?
Well, actually, his mother called to tell us what time he was going to be picking me up. So I don't know about the mom thing.
His mom called you? So why is mom calling to tell the date?
I had a football game that night. Now my mommy helps me out all the time, so she gave the call to make sure she had the plan.
Oh, God.
Now, Lauren, Faisal said that he felt comfortable with you right away. Could you tell?
A little too comfortable. We were at Disneyland, and the boy was yawning on me. He probably yawned about 12 times at Disneyland, so I was punching him and stuff, but...
Yeah, he wasn't interested.
Lindsay, why do you think he was yawning?
I was just tired.
Well, I don't know. Maybe he was tired, but maybe he just didn't have any interest to be doing what he was doing.
I don't know about that. He seemed pretty interested.
So, Lauren, did you do anything to shake it up a little bit, wake him up?
Yeah, actually, we decided to go to the beach, and we went on a romantic walk along the ocean, walked on the sand, and decided to do a little swim. We went swimming in the ocean and splashed around. It was really fun.
That would be refreshing, I would think. Yeah, very nice. Now, Faisal, if you were doing that, you know, going in the water and everything, how would Lindsay have reacted?
She would have freaked out.
Why?
She said it's a huge crisis. We don't have any towels. We don't have the preparation for this, and that's exactly what she did.
Right, it wasn't planned out, so therefore
You never invite me to the beach, so how would you know?
Now, Faisal, you complained that Lindsay sort of just came off the farm. What was Lauren's personality like?
She was different. She was a lot more like me. She had the same type of sense of humor. A lot of my sarcasm was lost on Lindsay.
The no sense of humor type? Yeah, that's good.
So it was a little different, I guess.
Yeah, definitely.
So,
she was intelligent.
Lauren, I understand at this point along the date, though, he actually did something to let you know that he was into you. What was that?
We actually went to his house because he said that he really likes the people that he likes to meet his mom. So we went off to his house and he met his family and stuff. It was really cute.
Very important. And Faisal, what did the family think of Lauren?
My mom thought she was really nice, and I think my brothers thought she was hot.
Really? You're a brother again. So, Lindsay, if you stayed there, did you see them?
No, I didn't see them. I was gone that night. I didn't want to stick around and wait for it. I just figured it was, I didn't
Why bother?
I didn't want to get involved.
Does it bother you a little bit, though, that he actually brought her back to meet Mom?
Well, yeah, kind of. I mean, usually he only lets people that he really, really likes meet his parents. So, I mean, that's probably interesting.
So, yeah, maybe we're getting the idea that he really, really liked Lauren. I don't know. All right. Faisal, they thought she was hot. What'd you think?
I thought she was great. She had real nice hair, sexy body, a fantastic smile. I was excited for the date.
And Lauren, since we got the personality, the lifestyle thing here clicking, what about you? Were you into his looks?
Oh, yeah, he has gorgeous eyes. I don't know if you can tell from here, but they're real gorgeous. Yeah. Nice body, football, nice and firm and stuff. And when he got dressed for dinner, we left and he looked real good.
Very good. Now, Lindsay, we know they went to dinner. How does Faisal act when he's out at a restaurant?
He's so rude. Like, all the waiters and waitresses are beneath him, and he can't wait more than like 2 seconds for a table. It's just kind of
really
obnoxious.
Pay them to work for you. I don't understand.
Faisal, you don't even work. So, you should
Lauren, did you get that impression from him?
Oh, no, not at all. We went to the restaurant, we walked in, it was gorgeous. He had a huge bouquet of flowers, probably $150 worth of flowers on the table for me. And it was funny because people were congratulating me on something because it looked that nice. We were just kind of like, oh, thanks. And he was super friendly to all the waiters, everyone we encountered that day. So I don't know what she's talking about.
Good, sounds like a pretty romantic setting. And Faisal, how did you top off dinner?
Well, afterwards, I asked her if she wanted to come back to my house and we go swimming in the jacuzzi. And she said, yeah. I mean, that was a good change because Lindsay usually will never do that. She'll be too tired. She'll have a headache or something like that. Or she's got to get up for work in the morning.
Yeah, work in the morning, imagine.
And Lauren, what about this midnight swim? Did it get kind of romantic?
Oh, yeah. We went up into his place and I got dressed, put my bikini on, and walked out, and he grabbed me and started kissing me.
And Lauren, was it pretty obvious that Faisal was enjoying the kisses?
All I had to do was look down at his bathing suit and I could tell he was pretty excited.
Faisal, I gotta ask, did you take it any further?
No, it was a real dilemma. I had this beautiful girl in the spa, and no, but I didn't let anything, so I was afraid it was gonna get a little bit worse, but it didn't.
Yeah, you could have got busted. Who knew, Lauren, how did you end up sort of solving Faisal's dilemma there?
Oh, no, we both decided that it'd be best just to end the date there, and so he took me home, and we just had a really nice kiss goodnight.
And that's how it ended. Okay, decision time, because next, who will Faisal be kissing after today? We'll get that decision when we come back. Stay tuned. Lindsay. Now, he says she's a little too country, and she says she's sick of his spoiled city guy ways. Can they adapt to each other's lives, or is it time for them to just make a split? Let's find out. Faisal, we're going to get your decision first. You guys have known each other all your lives, but it's just been the last 6 months you've actually been try to make it a romantic relationship. So we sent you out with Lauren. You guys seemed to click. You had a really good time. You ended up with a lot of excitement at the jacuzzi at the end of the date. What's your decision?
I'm really sick of the nagging, and I'm finally going to do something about it, and, I'm going to decide to make it work and stop being such a pain in the ass. Stay together.
Stay together! All right. Lauren, sorry things didn't work out for you. Now, Lindsay, Faisal says he wants to stay together, but we sent you out with Cameron. You said you loved his look. Maybe he's a little more your speed as far as lifestyle goes. You guys had a good time. What's your decision?
Well, our date was kind of hot and heavy. And so is Faisal's, and that really kind of upset me. And I kind of want to make our moms happy, and I want to make this work. My heart's in it, so I want to stay together.
Stay together. All right, Cameron, sorry things didn't work out for you. You know what? Maybe moms do know best, so congratulations, and hopefully from here you'll work things out. That is our show for today. To find out how to become a guest on our show, just go to AOL keyword change of heart. Thanks to Lauren and Cameron. Good luck to Faisal and Lindsay. See you next time on Change of Heart. After our show, Cameron predicted
they don't have an intention of getting back together. It's because of the pressure put on her from outside sources.
Lindsay's only talked to Faisal twice since the show. He says they broke up. She says it's tough with a long-distance relationship.
But we'll always be in each other's lives.
But Cameron and Lauren started dating.
I don't know, we were up in the singles room and we were just talking and stuff. We got along really well.
Oh, hell yeah, man, that girl is hot.